crab, flee, crab, scare, crab, frighten, crab, scare, crab, hand, crab, food, frighten, flee, food is hand.
When I heard about Another Crab's Treasure, I assumed that I would play it for about a week for a review, and that I would like it a decent amount, but would quickly move on to the next game in line. And I ended up being partially correct in my assumption. What I didn't expect was for this game to breathe fresh air into a genre of game that has been long oversaturated, with a brand new take on said genre. That genre is Souls-likes, which have been extremely popular, especially in the indie scene, with countless examples such as Hollow Knight, Lives of P, and now Another Crab's Treasure. It seems that almost every indie game nowadays is either a roguelike, Metroidvania, or Souls-like, and with so many developers trying their hand, it can lead to the genres feeling stale and crowded at times due to the sheer quantity. But this game truly innovates on the formula of the Souls-like to offer a truly wonderful little experience. Allow me to explain as we dive into the charming and innovative world of Another Crab's Treasure. You play as a little hermit crab named Krill, who has his shell taken away from him due to him not being able to keep up with his taxes. You know, a common problem for most hermit crabs. And now has to explore the great ocean in order to get his house back. The gameplay is your standard Souls-like gameplay, with light and heavy attacks and a dodge system that all have to be managed via a stamina bar. Being a Souls-like, of course, comes with the crushing difficulty that the genre is well known for, as well as a mix of smaller enemies which act more like annoyances than anything, and large, dramatic boss battles which pose a more serious threat to the player. The big mix-up when it comes to the gameplay is the shell mechanic, in which you can find random shells and trash littered across the ocean floor, which can be used as a form of defense to protect yourself from enemies, and adds a lot of variety to your playstyle and allows for more player freedom. The real standout for this game is its tone, which differentiates itself from the other Souls-likes on the market right now. Most Souls-likes take after their original inspiration, that being Dark Souls, and stick with a depressing and dour atmosphere, and mainly take place in ruined and decrepit locales. Another Crab's Treasure, on the other hand, has a bright and mostly cheery atmosphere, and instead of wandering through destroyed and abandoned locations, you instead explore bustling cities full of life and charm, and colorful characters to meet. Speaking of character, the animation and visuals for this game are stunning, and really provide that feeling of both beauty and dread that the ocean offers, as well as many expressive and vibrant characters to run into. As I said in my Roadhouse review, anything that features a beach or ocean atmosphere automatically gets bonus points for me, and this game nailed its presentation. I will say this for people who might be interested in this game: if you're unfamiliar with Souls-likes, then this game could provide too much of a challenge for you. But if you are familiar with Souls-likes, then this game might prove to not be a big enough challenge, as this game is lighter in difficulty compared to other games in the genre. The difficulty wasn't really that big of a deal for me, but I know it might be a big issue for people who either are unfamiliar with Souls-likes or have played a bunch of them. I just wanted to state this before you think about buying the game. The only issue I personally have is that the game will sometimes throw in 3D platforming, which doesn't feel that great, but it's luckily only a small part of the game. In summary, Another Crab's Treasure is a nice breath of fresh air in a genre that was getting extremely stale and fully takes advantage of the Souls-like formula. It's a pretty good game, and I'd recommend it to any fan of Souls-likes to offer up a nice change of pace. It won't blow anyone away, but for what it is, I'd say that I got what I wanted out of this game. That's all I got for now. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit that bell icon to be notified for whenever I make a new video. The next review should be Rebel Moon Part 2, so if you're interested in that, or interested in supporting the channel more, then turn on notifications and check my other videos out. Okay, that's it. Bye.